It's April 18, 2016, and it's time to review 5 of the most outrageous, infuriating, or just plain baffling things that have happened lately. It's your Facepalm 5. Let's count them down. Number 1. Gamers flip out over trans character. The inclusion of a trans character in a recently released expansion for the game Baldur's Gate has triggered outrage among a very particular type of gamer. You know who I mean, the ones who spell wrecked with a T. Anyway, in the game, the player can encounter a woman who owns a shop who reveals during conversation that she is trans. And that's it. The mere presence of a trans character in the game was enough to send some users to subreddits and the Steam community forums to rant against this unwanted and aggressive pushing of the corrosive SJW agenda. They sound like a fun bunch, don't they? How much would you bet that some of these folks are the same ones who lost it when they realized that a person of color and a woman had been cast as the leads in the new Star Wars movie? Oh hey, speaking of which, number 2, new Star Wars trailer stirs up the sexists again. Week before last, the first teaser trailer was released for the new Star Wars movie, Rogue One, which tells the story of the secret rebel mission to steal the plans for the Death Star. Judging by the trailer, the hero of the film will be a character named Jyn Erso, played by Felicity Jones, who is a woman. Another one? God! In fairness, the man-baby tantrum thrown in response to this Star Wars lady seems less extensive than the last one, although Rey's movie took all of 3 weeks to become the highest-grossing film in US history, so, maybe that kind of took the piss out of him. Number 3, Bill Clinton white-splains to black protesters. Former president and future first gentleman Bill Clinton got into it recently with protesters at a Hillary Clinton campaign rally. At issue was the 1994 Violent Crime Control and Law Enforcement Act, which Clinton signed as president and which has been blamed for causing mass incarcerations that have disproportionately harmed black communities. Clinton wagged his finger at the protesters, claiming that they were defending the people who kill the black lives which they say matter. This was odd because Bill and Hillary have both recently said that they now think that '94 Crime Act was a mistake that caused more harm than good. So why get all defensive about it now? I mean, the Bill Clinton I knew in the 1990s could have handled those protesters way better than this. He would have turned them around and had them running off to protest a Bernie Sanders rally. What happened to you, Slick Willie? Your ass used to be beautiful. Number 4, North Carolina Congressman calls Springsteen a bully for canceling concert. So, North Carolina passed this shitty law that requires trans people to use the public restrooms which correspond to their biological sex rather than their gender. In response to this, Bruce Springsteen announced he was canceling a scheduled concert in Greensboro, releasing a statement saying that some things are more important than a rock show, like the fight against prejudice and bigotry. In response to that, U.S. Representative Mark Walker, a Republican whose district includes Greensboro, accused Springsteen of using a bullying tactic by canceling the show, and further criticized Springsteen for playing the anti-war song Fortunate Son at a Veterans Day concert in 2014, which isn't quite true. It was actually Zac Brown Band who performed Fortunate Son at that concert. Springsteen merely sat in for that song. It was later, during his own set, that Bruce played his own anti-war song, Born in the USA, which is about a disenfranchised Vietnam vet. God. I love Springsteen. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Mark Walker. Fuck him. Number 5, Trump supporters send death threats to state GOP chairman. And finally, Steve House, chairman of the Colorado State Republican Party, has been receiving death threats from Donald Trump supporters after the state GOP decided to award all 34 of its convention delegates to Ted Cruz. If House thinks it's bad now, wait till it gets out that he liked the Rogue One trailer. That's 5. Catch you later. Hey folks, I know that I had previously announced that this show would be called The Low 5, but I had an epiphany while I was shooting it, and I decided, you know what? Facepalm 5. That's what it's got to be, so that's what it is. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it and share it and subscribe to this channel if you're not subbed already. And also, please consider helping me to make more videos like this one by supporting this channel through Patreon. you can go to patreon.com/Steve Shives to become a patron. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.